Working with the container jack, we will show you how to assemble the machine, how to load and offload containers safely, and give some hints on efficient operation. This video does not replace the operation manual. The container jack consists of loose components which need to be assembled each time the jack is used. First, unpack and check that all parts are there, as listed in the manual and on the nameplate. Insert lower hooks. Bolt bracket on and make sure it's straight. Slide beam over bracket with nameplate facing you. Set adjuster screws to middle with 1 centimeter clearance on each side. Now insert top hooks with larger bolt on the bottom. On high cube containers such as this, use the top holes. For standard containers, as illustrated in yellow, use the lower holes. Complete the frame by bolting ends together. Now for the legs. Insert bolts in the guide blocks and slide them over the legs. Long bolt on top, short bolt at the bottom. Place foot plates under the legs. Tilt legs into position. Bolt to the frame. Again, a standard container is shown in yellow. For high cube containers, use outside hole for bolt. For standard containers, use the inside hole. Lift and hook chain blocks into position. Make sure chains are straight, not twisted, not tangled, and the lower part of the chain block is clear of container jack. The chain blocks are used for lifting and lowering, but first some basics. Check that twist locks are loose. Always work in a safe area, at the corners of the container, as the footprints show. Always maintain a gap on the adjusting screws. This allows the container to maintain a level state, and the load is distributed evenly. Good communication and practice will ensure smooth operation. If there is no gap on the adjusting screws, there will be problems with load distribution, with just 2 legs carrying the full load. This chain block, for instance, is not carrying any load. If the chains are difficult to pull, stop and investigate. Never use more than 1 person per chain block. To load a container, lift it all the way. When reversing the truck, don't bump the legs. Ensure there is sufficient clearance under container, and make sure the truck is straight and aligned lengthways. An offset of 100 millimeters can be accommodated. To shift the container to the left, lower the left side of the container using the chain blocks. Maintain the gap on adjuster screws. Secure the twist locks. Finally, remove the container jack. The Ashanti container jack is ideal for areas with limited space, in width or height. A safe working area and straight entry and exit routes are required. Avoid large bumps and change in gradients. The container jack is not suitable for use where 2 6-meter containers are loaded onto one 12-meter truck, since there must be sufficient space up front and back of container to attach the jack. If the truck's front gate is hinged, make sure the hinge works. Here the front hinges have been welded solid. Make sure your transport provider knows about this kind of problem. Refer to your manual for lifting capacities and allowable gradients. Please contact us to discuss your requirements and concerns.